When I started creating content, I used to think a better camera will make me a better creator. Maybe a better software, a new mic, or a bigger light will make my videos better. But the reality was different. Video editing is useless. So is an expensive camera if your story is not. And once I improved my storytelling using proven techniques and human psychology, I started getting much more views and much longer comments and overall more success as a content creator. And only because of better storytelling, I have grown to 350k plus followers and 50 million plus views across social media. And 50 plus brands, which includes my dream brands as well, have partnered with me because they understand the impact of good storytelling. And that is why today we're breaking down what a story is, how it is composed, and how to tell better stories in your video. Now you might think storytelling is a content skill or a video making skill. It's not. It's the absolutely important life skill. Because every conversation we have in our lives is a story, be it a first date, a job interview, a friendly conversation, talking to a stranger, or a presentation, or even a YouTube video. Everything is story. And that's why you need to learn the oldest and the easiest technique to tell a good story, the 3-act structure. So every story that has ever been told, or at least the good ones, always follow this 3-act structure. And it is something so simple and so easy to understand that once you understand it, you will be seeing it everywhere. YouTube videos, movies, reels, everywhere you'll see the same 3-act structure being used. So what are these 3 acts? First one is the layout, second is the conflict, and third is the resolution. Layout tells us the who, where, and the what. It tells us who is the character, where is the person, and what do they want. The want is very, very important in a story because that gives us direction. Because Cooper wanted to save humanity, McQueen wanted to win the Piston Cup, and Harry Potter wanted to kill Voldemort. And that is why the whole story goes in a certain direction. Be it a big budget Hollywood movie or a small budget YouTube vlog, you as an audience member do not care about it if you do not know what the character wants. And once you have an idea of the layout, the situation, the circumstances, next comes the challenge, aka the conflict, or some people also like to call it the climax, but I personally call something else the climax. Not that. I'll tell you. Cooper has to leave behind his family, he loses his crew members, man betrays him and tries to kill him. McQueen gets stuck in a deserted town days before his race and he cannot get out. Harry finds out that they need to destroy all Horcruxes in order to kill Voldemort. Because no story is interesting if the character just wants something and just gets it without any struggle, without any challenges at all. That is boring. Nobody wants to watch. Now most people think these challenges have to be like a villain or an antagonist. It doesn't have to be. The character could just be fighting their own thoughts, their own mind, and their own beliefs. That is also very powerful and also very relatable, which is also something that gives you some extra points whenever your story is relatable. But you need to remember that the most important and the most impactful part of the story is the conflict. Because the conflict raises the tension levels in the audience, and when the tension keeps rising and reaches its peak, that is where I like to call it the climax. And in old literature, this is also what is called the climax, not the whole conflict. And then once we get the climax, it is finally time to get the tension levels down. The final punchline happens, the hero and the villain finally collide, and something happens that gives us to act number 3, the resolution. And this is where we get some resolution, some result from the conflict. Be it positive or it can be negative as well. And that's it. That's how easy it is to understand the 3-act structure and break it down. But of course, there is levels to this shit when it comes to execution. But one of the most important things in this execution, like you understood what the layout, what the conflict, and what the resolution is. But how do you execute it in your video? That is where the next point comes in. Point number 2 is visual storytelling. And it is something about the holy grail of all of YouTube, all of cinema, and that is exactly what we're going to talk about. One of the oldest and most popular lines in filmmaking or in this genre is show, don't tell. So what we basically mean to say is instead of telling about an emotion or feeling, an action, it is much better, because we're in a visual medium, to show it. Show the action, show the emotion, show how the people are reacting to that particular whatever has happened to that particular character. And if we can do it right, if our visuals can tell the story for us, we call it visual storytelling. And it might seem very complicated, which it is at some point, but to break it down, let me give you an example from my own video where I talk about how I hate my name. I have hated my name my whole life, and that is the layout of the video. The layout just has to be this. Hello.
Hi, sir. I actually needed your name for the payment form.
Oh, it is mentioned in the invoice.
But, sir, we need your legal name for the bank transfer. Sir? Hello? Can you tell me your legal name, please?
I'll spell it out for you. Wait, SANKHO. Out of all the things one could hate about themselves, I hate my name. Now, just a written or a spoken layout would be something like this. Hi, my name is Sankho and I have always hated my name. Like since childhood, nobody could pronounce it, nobody could spell it. It has been such a hassle, and there has been multitude of days I wish I could change. I could just change it for something simpler. Now that is okay. That's fine. That we know that, oh, this poor guy, he hates his name. But that's where it ends. It doesn't make you feel anything. And that's why I tried to do something different. I showed a call which asked for my full name. In the visuals, I show hesitation. I show that I always try to just use Sankho, my short name. And because I know people won't be able to spell it, whenever I'm asked my full name, I don't say my name. I spell it out. And with Runaway playing in the background, you don't just get the information. You feel it. You feel a little bit of my pain. Now, of course, there are more elaborate and advanced storytelling techniques and structures that exist, but I believe that is too advanced just for YouTube and this video. I talk about those advanced structures and all of the things that you need to know to become a successful content creator and to start earning money from it, to become a full-time content creator. I talk about all of those things in the Creator Blueprint. The Creator Blueprint is a program where I have put my years and years of experience of making videos, working with brands and making money out of it. And it is made for absolute beginners who want to work hard. Lazy people, please stay away. Content creation is not at all easy, but if you're committed about it, if you're serious about it, we range from picking a niche using gear, storytelling, shooting, strategy, monetization, and a comprehensive guide to building your own personal brand. You don't have to believe me, don't take my word for it. Come on, here is what your favorite creators have to say, and here are a few results that our students have gotten just being there for like a month. Only the hardworking ones, of course. And if you want to be a part of this community, do check out contentmastery.com. There will be a link in the description. Now, the one very important thing that we will talk about in this video is point number 3. Hooks. Now, hooks are especially important for all kind of social media content, be it written, be it video. It does not really matter, because if you understand the fundamentals of a good hook, you can make a good hook anywhere, be it written or be it video or anything else. Now, most videos on the internet are overcomplicating the art of hooks, because a hook just needs to have these 3 jobs. Number 1 is that be short and sweet. Short means that you cannot have 10 lines inside of a hook, because people who are coming across your video, they don't know you, they don't have any expectation from that video. If you are just taking 8 to 10 lines to give them a context and telling them what the video is about, nobody is going to give you that time because they don't know you. So your hook has to be 2 lines or less. Now, what I mean by sweet, I mean to keep it simple. Do not use any overcomplicated jargon or very complicated words unless it is absolutely necessary. Number 2 is to give context, because people who are clicking on your video, they do not know what the video is about. And if your hook does not give them enough context about what will happen in the video, what they will get out of the video, what they will learn, or where this video is going, or if they do not trust the output of the video, they are not going to give you any of their time. So make sure your hook talks about the goal of the video, the direction of the video, what they will learn, or what they can expect from that. That has to be really, really clear. Point number 3 is curiosity gap. After listening to the hook or reading the hook, the audience should have a predetermined question in their mind. You have to think about what question they will get, and you have to make the hook such that everyone gets that same question. Because of human nature, we do not like unresolved problems. We do not like unanswered questions. And then they are just left with that choice. Okay, either I quit this video and take this question to my deathbed, or I can watch this video and find out the answer to this question. This is generally a better idea if you write a good. It's like when Mr. Beast says he'll survive 7 days on an island. Your question would be, how do they do it? And now, as the genius Mr. Beast is, he will also add more questions by adding more mini challenges and mini rewards throughout those 7 days. And before you can answer one of your questions, you have 3 different questions more to answer, and you have to keep watching the video. Now, here are a few very simple examples of building curiosity gaps with just 1 line. I lost 7 kgs in a month without going to the gym. I walked 10k steps for 30 days. Here's what happened. How can you make money as a student? Now, you are smart enough to understand exactly what question comes to your mind whenever you're reading this line. And that's it. In this video, we talked about the 3-act structure, the art of visual storytelling, and finally, the only 3 jobs a hook must have. And once you understand and master all of these things, trust me, you're like 80 to 90% there to becoming a content creator. But mastering these things and executing them and doing them consistently over months and months of months takes a system, takes more guidance and takes a community. If you're looking for a community of like-minded people, of budding creators who are also working day in and day out to become successful content creators and making amazing content, do check out contentmastery.com and I'll see you there.